Good morning, students. Today I am going to explain how to apply the formula whatever we had derived in previous lecture, like midpoint formula, centroid of a triangle, internal division, external division, and in center of a circle. So let's see today how to apply those formula for numerical. As you know, for midpoint, suppose x1 y1 and x2 y2 are 2 points. There is a line joining these 2 points, and there is a point P which is in mid of these 2 points. Then its coordinate, let x and y, we can calculate x is equal to x1 plus x2 by 2 and y is equal to y1 plus y2 by 2. So the midpoint coordinate will be x1 plus x2 by 2 and y1 plus y2 by 2. Let's see some of the question based on this one. Here some questions are given as some questions I am writing. Find the midpoint of the line joining 5, 8, 5, 8 and 9, 11. 9, 11. So if these two coordinates are given, you have to find coordinate of a midpoint joining these 2 points. So let one point is x1 y1, other point is x2 y2. Applying midpoint formula, what can you write? Coordinate of midpoint 5, x coordinate of first point and x coordinate of second point. So first 5 plus x coordinate of second point 9 divided by 2. You have to take algebraic sum of x coordinate. If you are going to find x coordinate, don't add x coordinate with y1. Okay, so algebraic sum of y coordinates 8 plus 11 by 2. So here 14 by 2, here 19 by 2. Therefore 7, 19 by 2. This is the coordinate of midpoint. Now some other questions, like find the center of a circle if end points of a diameter are, here a circle and there is a diameter AB. Here end points of the diameter are given as -5, 7 and 3, -11. In this question, there is a circle. End points coordinate of diameter is given. So if you have to find coordinate of center, as you know, since AB is a diameter, so center will be in midpoint of this diameter. Therefore, again you have to apply midpoint formula. Algebraic sum of x coordinate -5 plus 3, -5 plus 3 divided by 2, and here this 7 plus -11 means -11 upon 2. You will get -2 by 2, -1, and -4 by 2, -2. So this is the coordinate of center of this circle. Some other question based on section or division. Once again I would like to explain you for internal division. Since derivation we have seen, let AB are 2 points x1 y1 having coordinate x1 y1, x2 y2. There is a point P which divide this line joining A and B internally, then it's in ratio mn, and then its coordinate x, y can be written as x is equal to C in the formula. this m is the ratio in between these 2 points. So you will not multiply by this ratio in these coordinate, any one of these two. Okay, this m will be multiplied with this one only. Similarly, since this n belongs between these two, so this n you will multiply along with this one. You will not multiply by this m into these coordinates. Okay, so if you are going to find x coordinate, so m and n will be multiplied with x coordinates only. You will not take y coordinate this time. So x is equal to this m will be multiplied by this x coordinate. So mx2 plus, and this n will be multiplied by this x1, mx1 by sum of these two, m plus n. Similarly, y coordinate, now if you are going to find y coordinate, then multiply similarly with y coordinates. So this m now multiply with not any one of them here, means here y coordinate is y2, so my2 plus n y1 divided by m plus n. Now let's see some of the numericals. Numerical. Find the coordinate of the point which divide internally the line joining the points 8, 9 minus 7, 4. 8, 9. Suppose this is 8, 9 and minus 7, 4. Minus 7, 4. In the ratio 2:3. Since the points are given in this sequence and ratios are given 2:3. So 2:3. You will take in the same sequence or in the same order. So how will you find this point now? Putting here this x coordinate, I have told you earlier, this 2 now multiply with these coordinates and this 3 will be multiplied with these coordinates. So 2 into, you are going to find x coordinate, so 2 into here x coordinate is minus 7 plus thereafter n at the place of n 3. This 3 you will multiply with this coordinate, x coordinate, and now 2 plus 3. You will get minus 14 plus 24 divided by 5 means 10 upon 5. This is 2. Similarly, y coordinate, how will you find? Just see y coordinate. For y coordinate, this same ratios will be multiplied with y coordinate. So this 2 multiplied with this 4, 2 into 4, now plus this 3 into 9 upon 2 plus 3, 2 plus 3, this is your y coordinate. So 8 plus 27 upon 5, 35 by 5 means 7. In this way we can find coordinate of this point 2, 7. I think it is quite clear. Now for external division, there is an example. Thereafter I will give you some question. For external division, suppose AB be a point. Here x1, y1, x2, y2 are coordinates, and P be a point outside of the line joining these 2 points. Then this type of division is called as an external division. Let its coordinate be x, y. And now let this total is m and outside part is n. Okay. So you can be given m ratio n. So you need to be careful that if you are given the ratio in external division, then the larger value will be taken as m and the smaller one will be taken as n, means outside part. Now see, here x coordinate will be again by the same way. This m belongs to between these 2 points. So this m will not be multiplied with any one of these coordinates. It will multiply with these coordinates. and n belongs to these two coordinates, therefore this n will not be multiplied with any one of these two. This n will multiply with this one. So x is equal to m x2, now minus n, this n here y1, sorry x1. Since you are going to calculate x coordinate, so always you will take x coordinate upon m minus n, since this total minus this one. Okay, you have to take here in denominator the complete length of the line joining these 2 points. As in the case of internal division, see here m and n this was, so you are taking m plus n, okay, complete length. In the same way here you are taking m minus n, this one. Okay, and y coordinate m y2 minus m y1 divided by m minus n. So some numericals like find the coordinate of the point which divides externally the joining the points minus 4 comma 4, so minus 4 comma 4, 1 comma 7, here this point let 1 comma 7, I am writing here minus 4 comma 4 of point A, another point D, that is point D, that is 1 comma 7, divides externally in that ratio 2:1. Let P be this point. So this is dividing in ratio 2:1. Okay, 2:1. So what will be coordinate of this point? Let the coordinates x comma y. X is equal to mx2, m x2, m into 1 minus n x1, 1 into x1 is minus 4 divided by m minus n, 2 minus 1. This implies 2 plus 4 divided by 1, this implies 6. Similarly y coordinate m y2, 2 into 7 minus n y1, 1 into 4 divided by 2 minus 1 again, so 14 minus 4 divided by 1, this is 10. So the coordinate of this point can be written as 6 comma 10. Okay, in this way we can apply external division, right? 3. Okay, so we have solved some of the question of internal division and one question for external division. Now some other type of question comes like in what ratio is the line joining the points are given, suppose 2 minus 3 and other one that is 5 comma 6. Now you have these 2 points. Now the question is that in what ratio a line or a point divide to them if suppose P be a point here. Sometimes the coordinate of this point P is given, sometimes axis is given. For example, in this question, the question is that in what ratio is the line joining the points this and this divided by the x-axis. Here suppose x-axis is there. For x-axis, suppose at this point there is an x-axis. Let this line is not like this. Let the line is like this. And this is your x-axis. Okay. So let this be the coordinates. Given coordinates are 2 comma minus 3, 2 comma minus 3, and this point is your 5 comma 6. Okay. So let A and B are 2 points. Here it is given that in what ratio to the line joining these 2 points x-axis divides. So how will you find? Here it is x-axis. So one thing is obvious, where the x-axis, the point where x-axis will divide or intersect to the given line, at that point one thing is quite clear, that y coordinate will be 0. I don't know what will be x coordinate, let it be x, but it is quite obvious that y coordinate will definitely be 0. So one thing is known. If the question will be given that it is divided by y axis, it means x coordinate at that point will be 0. I will give some question. So in what ratio? Then you can assume mn, or the easy one is that let in the ratio k ratio 1, it will divide. Now once you will find the value of k, that will be your answer. See how can you find. Now its y coordinate is known, so just find y coordinate. Y coordinate is 0, so this is equal to formula of internal division, since this point lies in between the line joining these 2 points, therefore for internal division this k will now be multiplied with this, since y coordinate is here, so multiplication will be with y coordinates. So k into this 6k plus 1 into minus 3, 1 into minus 3 divided by k plus 1. Is it correct? So by cross multiplication this will become 0, and this is 6k minus 3. It implies that 6k is equal to 3. It implies that k is equal to 3 by 6, means 1 upon 2. So it will divide in the ratio 1 ratio 2.
3.
Okay. It implies that 1 ratio 2 is your answer. Now some questions, how to find centroid of a triangle if vertices, coordinate of vertices of a triangle are given. Let's see some more questions.
3.
Now some questions are, find the centroid of the triangle whose angular points are minus 4 comma 6. Suppose there is a triangle ABC whose coordinates are minus 4 comma 6, 2 comma minus 2 and 2 comma 5. So here in this case, let these coordinates are x1 y1, x2 y2 and x3 y3. Since you know that the point of intersection of medians is said to be centroid CG, therefore by the formula the coordinate of centroid is x is equal to x1 plus x2 plus x3 by 3 and y is equal to y1 plus y2 plus y3 by 3. Now putting these values x1, x2, x3, y1, y2, y3 are coordinates of the vertices. So you can put the value x1 minus 4 plus x2 2 plus x3 2 divided by 3, you will get 0 plus 4 minus 4. Y is equal to y1 6, y2 minus 2 plus y3 5. 6 minus 6 5 11 minus 2 9. Okay, so by 3 9 by 3, this is your 3. Therefore centroid will be 0 comma 3. Now one question from in center of a triangle. In center of a triangle, for the in center of a triangle, let there be a triangle having coordinate ABC, having coordinates x1 y1, x2 y2, x3 y3, and sides are also given A, B, C. Then in center I, which is the point of intersection of angular bisector. This equal to this one, angular bisector. This is also equal to this one, angular bisectors. That's why at this point this I is called as in center. How can you find coordinate of in-center? Let x comma y. So x will be given by ax1 plus by1 plus cz1. Sorry, ax1 plus bx2 plus cx3 upon a plus b plus c. Now y is equal to ay1 plus by2 plus cy3 upon a plus b plus c. Now see how this a will multiply with this x coordinate if you are going to find x value, and b will multiply with the front vertex, and this c will multiply with this vertex. So ax1, bx2, cx3. Similarly for y, we have to multiply with y coordinates, ay1, by2, cy3, as I have written. One example. Okay students, so in this way, if coordinates of vertices of a triangle are given -36, 7, 27, 0, -8. Sometimes sides are given, sometimes sides are not given. As like in this question, sides are not given. So how will you find sides, since we are required sides to calculate the coordinate of in-center? So we have a distance formula, under root x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. By using this formula, distance formula between two, here x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. So I have calculated here. I want to show you how. See, you have to find BC. So you have this coordinate and this coordinate. X2 minus x1 means 0 minus 20, 20 whole square, 400. Minus 8 minus 7, 15 whole square, 225. You will add, you will get 625 and its square root will be 25. So its side is 25 now. Now see, for example, this one here. So minus 36 minus 20 minus 56 whole square means 56 whole square. And this 7 minus 7, 0 means it will give you 56. And similarly for this side, here minus 36 minus 0 minus 36 whole square with 36 whole square, here 96. And this 7 minus 8, 15 whole square, 225. So 15, 21 and its square root is 39. So in this way, all sides 25, 39, 56. Sides are known, vertices are known by using this formula. Ax1 means side into multiply with coordinate. If you have to find x coordinate, then this side will multiply in x coordinate. 25 into minus 36 here. 39 into 20. This 56 into 0 upon a plus b plus c, getting 120. Now this minus 120 upon 120 minus 1. So this coordinate is minus 1, x coordinate of the in-center. Similarly, how will you find this 25 into 7 plus 39 into this 7, here 25 into 7, 39 into this 7 and 56 into minus a with y coordinate upon all together a plus b plus c by this way 120, and here if you will solve you will get 0. In this way you can solve all questions of your exercise. Open the book and try to solve all questions from basic concept of points and its a coordinate of coordinate geometry plus 11 mathematics. In next lecture I will explain you how to calculate area of triangle in different way. Thank you so much.